Merrick Garland, Attorney General of the United States, with a spontaneous Friday announcement.
Good afternoon. I'm here today to announce the appointment of David Weiss as a special counsel, consistent with the Department of Justice regulations governing such matters. In keeping with those regulations, I have today notified the designated members of each House of Congress of the appointment. In February 2018, after being nominated by the former president and confirmed by the Senate, Mr. Weiss was sworn in as the United States Attorney for the District of Delaware. Mr. Weiss had been a career prosecutor, having served previously in the office for more than a decade. Beginning in 2019, Mr. Weiss, in his capacity as U.S. Attorney and along with federal law enforcement partners, began investigating allegations of certain criminal conduct by, among others, Robert Hunter Biden. That investigation has been recently referenced in federal criminal proceedings in the District of Delaware, and as noted in those proceedings and other public statements by Mr. Weiss's office, that investigation remains ongoing. In February 2021, U.S. Attorney Weiss was asked to remain as U.S. Attorney for the District of Delaware and, in that capacity, to continue to lead the investigation. As I said before, Mr. Weiss would be permitted to continue his investigation, take any investigative steps he wanted, and make the decision whether to prosecute in any district. Mr. Weiss has told Congress that he has been granted ultimate authority over this matter, including the responsibility for deciding where, when, and whether to file charges, and for making decisions necessary to preserve the integrity of any prosecution consistent with federal law, the principles of federal prosecution, and departmental policies. In a July 2023 letter to Congress, Mr. Weiss said that he had not to that point requested special counsel designation. On Tuesday of this week, Mr. Weiss advised me that in his judgment, his investigation had reached a stage at which he should continue his work as a special counsel, and he asked to be so appointed. Upon considering his request, as well as the extraordinary circumstances relating to this matter, I have concluded that it is in the public interest to appoint him as special counsel. This appointment confirms my commitment to provide Mr. Weiss all the resources he requests.
Why did you stop him up until this point?
It also reaffirms that Mr. Weiss has the authority he needs to conduct a thorough investigation and to continue to take the steps he deems appropriate independently, based only on the facts and the law. Mr. Weiss will also continue to serve as U.S. Attorney for the District of Delaware. As special counsel, he will continue to have the authority and responsibility that he has previously exercised to oversee the investigation and decide where, when, and whether to file charges.
He never had it.
Special counsel will not be subject to the day-to-day supervision of any official of the department, but he must comply with the regulations, procedures, and policies of the department.
And he still reports to you, right?
Consistent with the special counsel regulations, at the conclusion of Mr. Weiss's work, he will provide me with a report explaining the prosecution or declination decisions reached by him. As with each special counsel who has served since I have taken office, I am committed to making as much of his report public as possible, consistent with legal requirements and department policy. Today's announcement affords the prosecutors, agents, and analysts working on this matter the ability to proceed with their work expeditiously and to make decisions indisputably guided only by the facts and the law.
This is a scam.
The men and women undertaking this investigation are public servants who have dedicated their careers to protecting the citizens of this country.
It's the same prosecutor, David Weiss.
The appointment of Mr. Weiss reinforces for the American people.
Nobody trusts him.
The department's commitment to both independence.
He had whistleblowers say he was inept
in particularly sensitive matters.
What a joke.
I am confident that Mr. Weiss will carry out his responsibility in an even-handed and urgent manner and in accordance with the highest traditions of this department.
Nope, they're just going to tuck it back in. Is he going to speak?
If you, General Weiss, had
walk away. Where's David Weiss? He's not going to come speak?
You still have faith in U.S. Attorney Weiss after the deal fell apart.
Absolutely pathetic. David Weiss already was behind a scam. He was already enabling a scam to happen with Hunter Biden in the plea deal. And now they're just going to take this and tuck this away. They're just going to take this bad garbage case that they tried to corruptly sell to all of us and squeeze through a federal court, and they're going to take it out of the public purview, and they're going to tuck it back in to a special counsel now, which is the same corrupt prosecutor that got us here in the first place. So they're just going to envelop the whole thing in the special counsel protection now. And the special counsel is going to be this envelope, this vehicle that is going to carry this through however long, years. How long do special counsels last? Years. So it'll just protect it over this next course of the election. And it's the same prosecutor. There should be a special counsel to investigate David Weiss and the Hunter Biden prosecution. That would be, we would see in a legitimate constitutional country. How did the Biden family get such a sweetheart exoneration deal where they crafted a diversion agreement that also immunized him from years of criminality, such that the judge had never seen it before? The DOJ said there was never any precedent before, and they tried to squeeze this thing through. That should be investigated. How did the DOJ, which has major conflicts of interest from Biden to Merrick to Hunter, get that bad? He just says, well, we're gonna appoint a special counsel because now he's asking for it. According to David Weiss and according to the whistleblowers, already tried to go to Washington, D.C. to get permission to file charges there. That was denied by Matthew Graves. Also went to California, talked to their U.S. attorney, denied them there. So now he's going to investigate this, and what's he going to do? Conclude 2 years from now that maybe something should happen after the election is over? It's a cover-up. It's a scam. They did it on Friday because they know this is a scam. They're pretending that this is all in the interest of justice and that this was David Weiss slowly maturing and evolving into this natural conclusion that suddenly we do need some special counsel status now. Is it going to take them another 5 years to figure that out? Now they're backed into a corner to do this, right? This is another strategy play. They wanted this plea deal to go through. They are forced into this hand because of all of this scrutiny, but this is to protect against the scrutiny. If they really wanted a special counsel, they should have done it at the outset of the term. This is not anything other than just trying to take what was supposed to be this little secretive, disgusting mess that they were trying to squeeze through and now pretend they're doing justice by enveloping the whole thing in special counsel. It's more corruption. David Weiss is going to be the special counsel, the same guy who gave us the Hunter Biden plea deal? What? There should be a special counsel to investigate Merrick Garland at this point for not investigating his own agency when there is a clear conflict of interest. It's outrageous. They don't even care. They just think they can get away with anything. We'll see what the media says about it. We'll see what the Republicans say about it. I imagine that the Republicans, James Comer's not going to be happy about this because they're going to use now special counsel protections and they're going to defer everything to the special counsel. Hey, White House, we've got questions about Hunter. Sorry, can't talk about it. Special counsel, special counsel, special counsel. They're investigating it. Nothing we can do about it. And it's going to take how much time? Who knows? And we already know what their template is for special counsel. Robert Hur, the special counsel investigating Hunter, Joe Biden, for his classified documents, probably drinking Mai Tais at the beach or something. Nobody knows where he is or what he's doing. Meanwhile, every day with Donald Trump's special counsel, it's a total onslaught, open warfare in the political and legal realms. So the double standards exist. This is Merrick Garland, one of the most corrupt people in the entire country, taking this back into his purview and immunizing the DOJ, saying that now it's elevating when it's actually not. Disgusting behavior. Sure, the Republicans are not going to be happy about it. We'll see what they do about it.